be, or not iPhone, but any smartphone does not have to be charged so many times a day, you know? For our next 6 exciting lineup of startups.
Yeah, and we need energy. Oh my god, this mic is killing you now. That's great. I can do so loud voice now. Because some people are sleeping here and somebody's speaking phone. You know, it's just, you know, we have conference and it's just, you know, talking here and, you know, we just don't give a shit. And you see, this is the great example. If you want to have stand-up comedy, please look here, you know, it's just, okay, it's just hang up. Because, you know, like, guys, you know, you just heard many stories. The good news is for you, as you know, 90% startups are failing. But let me tell you a secret. 90% of the VCs are also failing. Honestly. Because if startups are failing and investors are failing, that's connecting. So there is no any certification that this is best investor in the world. Only thing which giving that is track record. Just look what they have done and so on. And believe me, you can't copy, you have to innovate. Many things what you may be doing today hasn't been before in the world. And nobody don't understand. Like, you know, nobody didn't understand what Twitter first 3 years. It's like, what the shit is that? That's the way it is. Anyway, and this is why exactly, if you really believe, do it. You just need to be like, I know what I'm doing and I will just do it no matter what. And you know, this is about exactly, this is about the you. This is about the you that you want to change the world. And these 6 startups, I hope we will see more energy here. Yeah! Woo! Because the first, actually we have 6 pitches now. It's a bug or mistake.
And we will start with our mistake. Wisp team. Is Wisp here?
Wisp. Please run here. You know, local Belarus startup. Let's big hand to the Wisp. Because you need to save the day, you know. You need to show that, you know, Belarus is a startup country, you know. You need to break the mics. I have it. I don't know. This is one mic here. 1, 2, 6, 1. Not working. No, I'm not.
Hello, my name is Vera, and I would like to tell you about the project that we developed. Every company has intranets, but many people hate it because it often contains all the information and it's overcomplicated. Gartner reports that many companies lose their position on the job market because they are not on the same digital page with their employees. The best solution here is developing easy mobile applications that are employee-facing and that has good UX design. In our company, Tap4Soft is the custom development company here in Belarus. We felt this trend and we developed a simple mobile employee handbook that contains contacts of all our 90 employees, company news and company policy. We see that this application is more popular, much more popular than the intranet. So we opened this solution to other companies, and we developed a software as a service solution named Wisp app. You can sign up at our website and fill in your company logo, policy, company news, and the contact list. That's how control panel looks. And then you should send invitations to your team to download the mobile applications. Okay, that's it. We developed this project for 6 months, and last week we opened the public beta. 200 companies signed up for our service, including Penguin Random House. That's one of the largest publishing houses in the world with 10,000 employees. We plan to add some new features like negotiation working schedule, calls, maybe a messenger. So like I told you, Wisp is developed by our company, Tap4Soft. I'm the founder and the CEO of this company. We are in top 10 mobile developers in Europe by Clutch report. And we have total 90 employees in our company. And the Wisp team has 10 people, including my co-workers Jan and Mike. And actually we're here to find a mentor for our project. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we have time for questions. I will start with one. Actually, this is pretty interesting area. I will ask why you want to do this into the mobile first, because HR managers want to most likely look in notebook or whatever in the web.
Yes, but they should think about their employees first, not about themselves.
Okay. Do we have questions? I will ask next question because I can ask all the questions. Who is in your team has huge history about HR because you're building HR tool?
All of managers have great experience because we are 9 years on the market, and the job market is very competitive here in Belarus.
Okay, so jury and investors, please, time for the questions. Raise hands, we will give you a mic.
So you mentioned some like 200 customers. Are they paying?
Not yet. Public beta version is free.
Okay, so they're trials, not customers.
Yes, we're in the very beginning.
So what is the most interesting data you see from the beta? So how much time do they spend on the platform? What's something that is amazing insight?
The most amazing for us is that large companies like Penguin Random House signed for our service. At first we thought that this will be a service for small and medium companies, and that was a surprise for us.
But the way they use it, so the users,
They use it because there was a recent merge between Penguin and Random Houses, and they want to distribute their new company policies to new employees.
Well, also we found out that, well, actually we did suppose that the contact list will be very valuable for the users, I mean for the end user, the employees of the company. But it's interesting how glad they are that they have this tool, because, well, actually looking up in the contact list on the internet was very inconvenient for them. So this is the main thing that we found out. So first we thought that news and policies will be like more of the value for the employees, but we found out that they like to communicate through the application.
So last question, how many of the employees actually downloaded the app? How many of the employees of those companies?
You have 200 companies, how many users actually are behind the, yeah.
Well, right now I think it's like something like 300, including our users, but that's not
That's
more
an
than
average of 2 per company.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not much of it, but of course we're working in this direction.
Okay. Just before I pass it on, check out a startup called Contact.it.
Right.
Doing very similar.
Okay, thank you so much.
I wanted to mention Slack. Probably a lot of you know what it is. And if you add chat, the app looks useful, obviously great. If you add chat, then you immediately compete with Slack, which on the other hand is good market to be. If you can be better or cheaper and mobile first, that would be great.
But
you know Slack? Just check it.
There
We use it.
are hundreds of Slack copycats ready. I would not go to that. There is even Skype founders are doing Slack competitors. So focus into the one thing, and people also different feedback giving, so that's fine. So last question from the jury. Please raise hands. No? Thank you! Woo!
Thank you.
So next is from Russia. Kira, please run here because you can. So this is the only Russian startup what we have today. So not big pressure, just do what you can.
Do a full screen or something?
No, the full screen, sir.
But not really fancy like it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the demos. There's always some full screen
It
or
works.
just
No, it works. Okay. Let me start. Hi, my name is Anton, and I'm introducing you our service Kira. Kira is artificial intelligence. You can ask about events using a messenger in your phone, and that will provide you with recommendations including description, show times, and booking information. At first launch with our concierge MVP, we got more than 400 users coming from a community in a social network. More than 60% of them got a recommendation from service, meaning that they went through the whole dialogue with Kira from the beginning till the end, answering every Kira's question. We talked to more than 200 of them, and most of them said that they really enjoyed the experience and recommendations they got. Our users are young people under 25, active social network and messenger users who visit events several times per month. Now they have to be proactive while choosing a good event in a mess of irrelevant content. But it's proved that for the last 13 years, the time period that someone can focus on one task from 12 to 8 seconds. This is 1 second less than a goldfish. That means that it becomes harder for users to acquire a big amount of content, and they want to get a quick and sufficient response to their questions. That's why we created Kira. Kira is a friend in your contact book that you can ask about events or where to go out on a date, and it will answer you with recommendations including posters, description, show times, and any additional info that is enough to make a decision. There are some happy Russian users already. Kira uses native language processing technology to get the facts out of incoming messages and remembers dialogue context, and based on that provides users with an answer. We use WhatsApp platform, but we also want to use a Facebook Messenger platform because of that rerouting instruments and user experience. Our first primary goal is to get first million of users. Then, knowing all that information, we can deliver advertisers' content to those people who really like and enjoy it. There's a digital ads market in US worth $53 billion, where 10% of the market is in entertainment ads. Our competitors are event websites and different concierge services focused on their verticals. They're a team of 3 with an experience in international project management, marketing, analytics, and development. We do not depend on one platform. Our way of communication allows us to integrate in different messengers. There's a big media company that showed its interest in the way we communicate and deliver to user, and we expect to cooperate with them until the end of the year. We look for experts in our field who can consult us on further product development and invest for the further technical development. Thank you very much, and I'm ready for your questions.
Wow! So this was so far, I would say, best presentation because he had energy, he was really timely, and he really showed the passion. So this was a great one. I'm not sold about the service, but at least presentation was great. Let's make one more big hand to the Kira. And now, questions, go on.
Yeah, so you probably know the app called the IO, I think, from Russia.
They called Luca.
So they rebranded.
So the thing is that you probably ask why we're better, why we compete and stuff. Yeah, the thing is that Luca is different vertical. They are focused on restaurant booking and just on restaurants. And now they work only in the Silicon Valley, so like San Francisco and California. And they just recently got to Baltimore, so that will take a while for them to go to another vertical because this is really demanding.
And one more question. So how do you analyze which events correspond to which tags? Like, why do you think that this concert is a date concert or like romantic?
Okay. The steps are like that. Once we started with our conversion routine, we got a big user flow. Once we were processing them, we've got more than 2,000 incoming messages. We then analyzed the messages. We found what user want. We got feedback from users. We did a lot of customer interviews. We found out which wording user use, what do they demand, and then we started building our technology that already analyzes some of the requests from the users. So this is all about native language processing technology and machine learning.
Thank you. So, if it's about native language processing, how do you move to other languages, and how dependent is your algorithm regarding that? I mean, I saw that it works in Russian, but...
The second part of the question, pardon. I didn't really get the second part of the question.
So, you said it's native language processing.
Yeah.
So, if you have it Russian, How easy to move it to English, to Chinese, to Portuguese?
Okay, the thing is that in this case, the Russian is the worst language actually to work with. That's the hardest one, and the construction structure is the harder than the English. So once we know how to process the Russian, then will be much easier to switch to the English one because of the structure and ease to use.
So okay, quick question. So I don't know if you remember one of the things I said on stage is that in order to really grow and become, a big company, you have to create an ecosystem. And one of the things that Leia in San Francisco, originally from Slovenia, have built is a messaging platform which can be embedded into any app. So my question to you is, how do you excite developers about your platform so that they join your platform and embed your messaging inside their platform?
I think this is quite a wrong question because we are not a platform actually.
Yes, but why aren't you? Why aren't you thinking that way?
You mean why we are not doing this as a platform for other messages? Yeah, we're actually thinking about, in the short term, we're customer oriented, but there is a long-term focus also, and we're thinking about SaaS development and giving this tool for the businesses in different platforms and different verticals.
But you don't need to embed it in the businesses. You need to give and excite developers to embed your Q&A messaging service inside other apps. That would give you scale, and that would make you a much bigger prospect.
Yeah, but then that would be, if we do it on start, that would be time demanding, technology demanding, because we have to cover all the cases in different fields, and this is not just Q&A. This is kind of recommendation system in that case, in that vertical.
How much money do you want to raise?
Well, 150K.
100? Only 150?
Yeah, we actually raised it for the development purpose mostly, and that should cover like a year and a half of development.
Okay, let's take last question from here. And
No, it wasn't a question. I was just wanna go to Mike's point. Basically, your competitors are not just those that you posted there, but you actually need to poach people from other messaging apps in order to use yours. Because it's not just oriented event. Therefore, it's a bigger challenge than just building the API. I think that's the point.
end of the day, it's all how you can use this and how you can reach and how you can scale. Okay, thank you. Woo!
Thanks.
And now we will see 3 startups from Ukraine, but we will start with Contife. Sorry. So are you here? Yes, run here because first startup today from Ukraine. We have 2 more after this one. And as soon you are ready, you can just hit us with your 3 minutes. Almost, no, just usual technical stuff, you know. And by the way, your name is even misspelled here, so I have never seen brand like that. Go on.
Hello, my name is Andrew. I'm from Concentre, and today I will tell you about our new product, Contife. Contife is a life tracker application. It's automatically track user daily time spent on various activities and provides a full picture of user life. Our mission is to stimulate user live a more balanced life. Contife also is your personal life keeper. They know where you went and what you're doing, and provide you analyze the data through daily summaries and weekly reports. So you can discover where you spent your time, compare with other days, check your history. People need a solution when will be automatically track all new data, then provide analyze the data and to write goals to improve their life balance and to help them to achieve those goals. So our mission is make the process as easy as surfing in the Instagram. So also Contife is work as hub for any wearable device like Apple Watch, Jawbone, Fitbit, but nobody then work like life logging tracker. So our next step is Contife Soul. Contife Soul is the first life logging tracker in the market. It's not about health, it's not about sport, it's not about fitness, it's all of them. It's about whole life experience. Tracker will provide you, the tracker will provide you insights about your work and lifestyle, as well as your life motivation on your hand. You can wear it anywhere, swim with it and sleep with it. It has vibration alarm and weather-proof body. So we have done market research in life logging niche. There are few competitors. We have created the most advanced solution in life logging. Nobody collects such data as well. So we created a unique solution. Our team had experience in product developing. We have launched highly successful products like BEL.BIZ, a small LED flash for smartphones, available in 30 countries in the world, including Apple Store, Walmart, and other biggest retail stores. So we have been working in Science November 14, and we believe it's to a hit and become a big business. Thanks.
That's it. Thank you. So let's start with questions. Mike, you have all of his questions. Go on.
You started off with pictures of an app, and then it switched to a hardware device. So it's just the hardware.
No, it's part. First part is application. We are now at beta stage, and we are launched in the first in June in market. So and when we developing in second stage, it's Contife Soul like tracker and wearable device. And when we develop them, we depends on our abstraction. So our user experience, what needed in logic inside wearable. And we announced that on CES 16.
This was the question. What's your focus? Do you do software or hardware? This is totally different life. Do you do software or you do hardware? That's not.
We do all and software.
But what is the main product? The hardware device?
First and this year, and next is main product is software.
Do you have any idea how much you need money for developing that and selling that later, like investments?
Okay, we needed 70,
No. You need so much more. You don't have clue. Yeah. More questions, because the hardware business, like Chinese guy will just beat you like with seconds.
What is the, like in one sentence, what does it do?
He help you check your life, time spent on your life, and
What does the time spent on my life mean? Is it like tracking
It
activities?
where you spend your time at work and lifestyle with your family, on travel. He can help you less.
Your geolocation, or is it more than that?
He check location, GPS. He check any API when you connect to app, and he know many
It's
information.
like Foursquare in a way.
No, it's not Foursquare.
Yeah, that's a good question, Mike. This is aiding me with what is the problem you guys are solving? What are you trying to accomplish?
His whole problem. Okay, users a lot of times say, if you don't have time for your family or for your girlfriend, you can. Solve. If your user don't have time for anywhere when you want, you can. When he uses this app, you can see when the time spent and understand when we can optimize his life.
There's a kind of an issue here. Now you've got a technology and you're solving an imaginary problem. There's no problem right now that I can think of that this solves. And if you don't, you have to be able to explain the problem you're solving. I already know I don't spend enough time in my fucking house. Okay? I already know, and I don't need a fucking watch to tell me that I don't spend enough time in my fucking house. What the fuck I want to know is what fucking problem this watch solves. Understand? And you need to be able to iterate that to investors, to journalists, to audiences, and to users in a very comprehensive and simple manner before anybody's going to buy this fucking product, okay?
Okay, we can take now one last polite question or comment. Yeah, please.
Polite follow-up, right? So please read the book 4 Steps to Epiphany by Steve Blank. He explains how you first need to iterate to find your customers. I agree with Mike. I don't see any customers here yet. But if you go iterate, then you might find somewhere when you pivot somewhere.
Okay, thank you for that comment. Thank you. So you can see how rough can be pitching for the guys. So next startup from Ukraine, Avox, please run here. Hopes that Mike will not kill you because he's getting mad already, as you can see. So you can just take Mike's. I don't even know where's my microphone. Microphone is here. So as soon as you're ready, I hope that the microphone is working. And just go.
Hello.
Please use mic like that.
We'll hold it right here.
Hello. I'm presenting the project Avox. And we're promising free international calls worldwide to any phone, even landline, even to your grandmother in the village. And it's not advertisements or discounts on its technology. So the problem with Skype and Viber connects people, but still they depend from internet, and the connection is lossy, quality of voice not good. So we done technology to allow people share their phones, their minutes, their free minutes to people from other country to call. For example, I'm here in Belarus, and on my phone I have like 10 minutes not used for inside operator. I could share these minutes for people from America to call inside Belarus. Belarus call go through internet and then through this GSM phone.
Sorry, I want to comment. Our country is called Belarus.
Sorry?
Go on, please, and use right verse, because the time is taking. Go on.
Sorry. So, if both sides, both users have internet, it's obvious, but if one of sides don't have proper internet, the Avox user who shared minutes helps them to connect and talk to each other. We have proprietary software, and it's minimum 10 times faster than available technology like Asterix. And actually we are a mobile operator without any cell equipment, because people will share their minutes. We will collect them like a bank of minutes, and people will use if they want. Market is very huge. For example, only Ukraine receives $4 million calls per day, and we play on this market. We have 20 contracts with wholesale operator, and 5 of them very active. They are ready to buy as many minutes as we could provide them. So with the same amount of features, we have clear voice, because when internet is not good, we use GSM and free callback, and most active users even could earn money, because we earn money on this. We spent $500,000, 18 programmers, 1.5 years done all this technology, and then our next step is to enter Google Play markets to have a lot of free minutes. Actually, that's it.
Thank you. So let's start with questions from here.
So I'm not sure I got it, but you definitely need to check Max's slide about how to prepare the presentation.
Make sure you talk before you get on stage.
Yeah, too much information in any case, but go on.
Yeah, but if I understood it correctly, your Airbnb for minutes?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so start with that.
So what is the biggest problem? Is it cheaper or better?
Than Airbnb?
Than Skype or whatever?
Actually, we're free, so we're much cheaper than Skype or Viber. And actually, Viber, if you call to landline, you pay money in Viber, and Viber pays us, because Viber one of these 20 contracts with us. They cannot terminate calls. We could.
Viber is your client.
Sorry?
Viber is your paying client. Viber is your client, or did I just get it wrong? Yeah.
Viber pays you money?
Yeah, Viber pays us.
Wow.
Viber connects people between each other through the internet.
So how many?
They cannot place call in mobile operator.
So what's your revenue from Viber today?
Sorry?
So
How much you make money from Viber?
How much we earn? We now have thousands cell phones just to check this technology and to prove a mobile operator that we could provide clear voice. And they test us from summer.
How much you make money was question.
About 50,000.
Okay, not bad for the start. Peace. Next question, go on.
Okay, thank you. Don't you think that this market is dying right now? Because I could imagine the future, then everybody could talk and call through messenger to messenger. Why are you imagine the market in 10 years, then there are a lot of fixed phones?
I think international calls will be not free without us.
Okay, I have almost every my friend in WhatsApp or Viber. I'm already can call directly from Viber to Viber. And WhatsApp already released this functional in US. Why we need you in the future?
I think if you with your Viber in the forest, you cannot call. But with our technology, it's okay.
In forest?
Yeah.
It's very tiny market.
Forest people, you know, like, that's understandable.
Actually, you're not dependent from internet.
You know, sorry to say, in Estonia, in forest, we have 20 megabytes connection. Even in the wildest forest, so there is no need for that, at least in Estonia. I don't know about here, because maybe people in forest in here.
Yeah, but Estonia is not that big of a market.
I think most people will use this program in a poor country, like from Africa, and they have 50 cents per minute cost. And in this country, we could provide cost 0, and 40 cents will...
Okay, last question, comment.
Do you know about the main focus of Facebook right now to bring free internet globally? Even in Nigeria, in the whole African city.
Cool, maybe...
The main focus of Mark Zuckerberg right now to bring free internet, and I bet it will do it.
Okay, maybe Zuckerberg will buy our technology in 1 year, right?
Okay.
What?
That's it. Thank you. Woo! So next Ukrainian startup, Tap4Parking, please run here. You know the problem is us. Yeah. Woo! Let's make big hand to Tap4Parking, because as a Ukrainian startup is here and ready to talk about parking problems, as I understood. Go on.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Zika. I'm making our city smart and helping you saving your time and money. My company starts from the pain, my pain. About 7 months ago, I was invited to the conference to take part as a participant. And after work, I go to the train by my car and just to go to the conference. And I spent about 20 minutes to find a parking near the railway station. And as a result, I lost my train. So I was really disappointed. I lost money, I lost time, and as a result I go to the conference by my car. This is my issue, my pain. A week later, my friends go to the winner and they park their car and go to have some fun. When they come back, they cannot find their car on the parking place because it was evacuated. They don't know any, they got information where to get their car and how to fix this problem. So they was very disappointed too. So and people from here, some information was likely too short, just wasting the time. And you know that everyone here wasting about 106 days of your life just for parking, even if you're not a driver. Parking's lost money, and situation not going good because amount of cars is growing. Okay, what we did? We did a global parking solution with the list of all parkings, with possibility to find, book, pay, and navigate inside the parking. Using your any applications, mobiles, web, even your watch, if it's Apple Watch, on your own language in every part of the country. About referring to the mic, he talked about the trends of projects, what should be better? It's like Airbnb, like Booking.com, and this is similar. Booking.com, for example, Booking.com for parking. Now we're working with 3 types of customers: drivers parking in municipals, providing them additional information. Additional services like saving money, saving time, increasing revenue, and save environmental issue for the municipals. We have a market. There are a lot of players on the market. I have researched more than 100 parking projects, and I like all these projects because they're providing me the real information, what should be done and what should be better to do. We have uniqueness, things like parking time analytics. We have digital maps. We have our own hardware based on webcams and microchips inside it to count the real-time information about the cars, how many on the parking place, and indoor navigation and other good things. Business model is quite simple and fit to every type of the parking. It's transaction fees, it's parking advertisement, support, indoor, and then content as a service. This is a very good team, our team. This is what we already done. We have more than 70,000 parkings in our application, released apps, and etc.
And your time is up. Thank you. Woo. Okay, so Shuri, please start with questions. Oh my God, Mike left, so you will be saved by the questions.
Okay. How's this? So, if I understand correctly, you are installing hardware in parking places.
No, you're not correct. We are making.
I did not understand.
Okay, first of all, we're making software to show, to get information from the parkings, and to provide it to the drivers.
Okay, so how's this different than Spot Hero, ParkMe, a bunch of other apps in the US?
First, yeah, it's similar than ParkMe. Plus, we making ParkMe just a map of the parkings. They don't have payment system. They don't have indoor navigation.
Spot Hero does.
Yes, they just redirecting to the payment system. We have payment system first. Plus, we making indoor navigation and making digital schema of the whole
Where are you going to get that information?
First of all, we have clients, connecting clients in Ukraine and clients in Poland.
So this works right now where? Where does this work? Okay, is this working already?
Yes, it's working.
Where?
In Poland, we're connecting global parkings and making digital schema for them and waiting with data for...
Okay, which city? How many parking lots?
Was 116 and 1,611 in Zolotaras parking. 4 level stages. This is our client which we're connecting now. They ask us to make indoor navigation inside their parking.
So basically right now you're building software on demand for a parking garage.
We make a framework and connecting every parking very quickly. That's why we are good. So that's why we have clients in Ukraine and we have clients in Poland.
Okay, next question.
And they have service in Poland.
I have a house, right? And a parking spot. Can I use your app to make money by renting out my parking spot?
It's a question, good question.
Thanks.
This is finally good question from Mike. Thank you, Mike. First time. This is one more thing that we are doing. We have.
But are you doing it now?
For now, no.
Why not?
Because we're in progress to make this functionality. I have a client in Ukraine who is responsible for a district, a lot of buildings, huge districts, and they ask us to make a digital schema for all parkings on their districts and allow users, allow citizens to resale their parking place.
So you're going to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, but why don't you just release the app and let the crowd make money?
App is released and you can use this app. You can download it from the App Store or Play Market.
I can do this now. I can download it now and rent out my parking spot outside my house to a stranger.
Today, no. Soon, yes.
Why not?
Because we're still not finished. We're a very young company.
But wouldn't that mean you would immediately get traction from people who want to make use out of maybe a dead space? Maybe I don't have a car and I've got a parking spot outside my house. I can rent it out to perfect strangers, make some money, easy. Yeah, why not?
You're asking very good questions, and that's why people. Our
competitors be ready. Just keep it short.
Yeah.
Keep it short. Our competitors keep it short. That's why they're not successful.
Calm down.
Don't worry, everything is okay. Our competitors have a
you're not.
Killing people, I'm the good guy, you are the bad guy.
You're not the fucking entrepreneur trying to answer the question. Let him answer the question.
First of all, our competitors do this, and that's why they are not successful. We providing this like additional services. I can prove you this because our model is better, and with us talking people, they are parking connected to our system. I was in Brussels and talking with the people from Brussels.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so next team, those team actually from Belarus, split metrics run here. The good news is that they started in Crash 48, isn't it? So let's be big hand to the last startup which from Belarus. Woo! I can also ask questions, Mike, by the way. I know shit, by the way. I have done startup, you know, like, I'm millionaire, so I ask questions. I'm just kidding with you. No, I'm the king here. We have today's stand-up comedy. It's Mike here, he's doing all the show. Go on, just, you have to use your time, just to kill me. Go.
Hi, my name is Eugene. I'm CEO of Splitmetrics, and Splitmetrics is a service for A/B testing of app icons and screenshots for Google Play and App Store app page. For example, can you guess which icons sell better? And Splitmetrics can answer to this question. We allow to A/B test app icons, screenshots, description, title, all metadata of App Store and Google Play page. And why it's important? Because mobile paid traffic is really expensive and becoming more and more expensive. And conversion optimization helps to reduce the cost of customer acquisition, increase ROI, and we launched 4 months ago and have really good traction, more than 500 clients. Part of them already paid, and our MRR about 3,000. And our product successfully working and used by top market leaders such as Rovio, Wargaming, Ziptolab, Gaming Site, Rakuten, and other really big names. And our monetization easy, it's monthly subscription, and it works really good because we're a B2B service. And we have fully staffed team with the best mentors, and happy to answer the questions.
Thank you, that's the question.
That was actually fast, right?
Yeah, it was really fast, so that's, go on.
So you guys, this is a tool for A/B testing apps, right?
Right.
Okay.
Not the apps themselves, but the App Store landing pages. Say, no one knows what your conversion for your app on the App Store or Google Play. And you never know how convertible or selling your screenshots or video ad review is. Now you have a chance to test them, find the most converting one and use.
Okay, so all those guys like Rovio, Wargaming, all those guys, they're clients of yours, right?
Right.
With this product?
Yes.
Okay, so how much revenue do you make?
We currently make $3,000 per month. We still don't have public paid plans. We plan to release them this month. So those were the direct deals that we managed to sign up.
Oh, and they're all different, right? Or is it a product that they download and pay for online? How does this work?
They pay for the access to the platform.
Great. More questions from Julie? Go on, please.
Why do you have 10 team members at this early stage?
Well, in fact, some of the team members work only part-time job here, so that's why we had to expand the team in order to cover all the...
How many are full-time?
4.
Okay. More questions from Julie? Yeah.
Do you have any competition?
Sure, naturally there are competitors, but speaking about our service, we are the only self-service tool. So there is a startup that acts more like an agency, and you have to wait for 3 or 4 weeks from them to create such kind of test. We give you the access to the platform, which you can use by yourself whenever you want, and create those tests for 5 minutes.
And what's your target market now?
Well, we actually target the US market, app publishers, the big gaming companies. During the long story short, we target those companies that buy traffic to their apps. Because they know how to calculate.
Go on.
You mentioned that your product could help to cut costs on user acquisition. Can you share with us any kind of success story?
Sure. Well, there was an icon at the very beginning of the screenshot. So the first, the icon that they had in their app store showed 5.2% conversion, right? Well, all the combination of this app landing page. So the new one increased to up to 7%. So say you buy 1 million of clicks, and you can calculate that with this option you can save up to $69,000 per campaign. Okay, that's cool.
Why did you do the pitch when he's doing all the Q&A and he's better?
I'm his spokesman and bodyguard, and I wear glasses.
But why didn't you do the pitch?
He can also answer questions.
But he hasn't answered any. So why did he pitch? Why did you not do the pitch?
You're a founder and you're not.
Huh? You're the founder?
Yes.
And what are you?
Security
Yeah, but who are you?
I'm just well, I do marketing and customer development.
So you're marketing?
Yeah.
So I think it would have been better if look, he's smart. You're the founder, but he's also smart. Why don't you take him as co-founder or whatever, and then make him do the pitches in the future, and then you can join later, right, if you want to. But he's better at doing this pitch in English right now. Until you get better at English, he should do the pitching, okay?
Okay, thank you for this last startup.
Thank you very much. Thank you.